I am feeling digitally connected, man.
Like we need to have an understanding of what can happen, what can't happen, because you have to start with some of your strongest material.
Right. You are going to be one of the people that are going to get left behind. It's that simple. You can do it. Okay, so I can tell you right now, you got some audio because I can hear it,
Yeah.
right? So the audio is coming only from that camera.
Ah.
Right? So the audio is coming only from this camera, so we're only going to have our cameras for the time being. Hey, it is what it is,
It
man.
is what it is.
When you're having a live stream here. So for all intents and purposes, for those who don't know where we are,
Yeah. Okay. We are at CreatorCon outside the Garden Theater in Detroit, second year in a row. This is an event that is super growing by our boy Robert Courtney.
Robert Ford,
Yes, sir. And this is bringing creators, innovators, small business owners, all under one roof to really push it forward. Go for everything.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Folks like you.
Every single day, brother. Folks like you.
Just arrived in.
Right? So
The workshops are going on
We
upstairs.
have our camera
The workshops are going on at second level.
on
You
and
get to those by
getting
going up the stairs, up the stairs in the lobby. Again, workshops on the second level.
yeah,
You get there by
yeah.
taking
I
the
think
stairs
that
and
it's probably
Even
one
at
of the
4
most
p.m.,
immense
we're our
times
first panel
of the year.
at the fashion
Now,
stage in the lobby.
and also,
even with the
Again, at 4 p.m.,
it's second
first panel is in
okay, well, let me also just say,
the fashion stage.
it's somebody's birthday next week, and don't forget,
Okay.
it's not Josh's.
It's not mine. It's not mine. I'm a
It's not
June baby.
Josh's.
I'm a June baby. No, tell me this, man. When you're looking at CreatorCon right now, you see folks coming in, getting situated, again, innovative, creative, simple, all coming together. Right. What do you hand this off? Take it to this right here.
I think that if you are a creator within the space, you happen to be in Detroit this day, same on you if you're not here. The place is same on you. This is the place to be for all of those who I think aren't counted in the numbers that we see. You know, one of the biggest things that I remember as we started out with the SDGs is the fact that I could have these meetings with the statistics about numbers of the labor department. And oftentimes, creators aren't counted in the way.
Why do you think that is?
Well, I mean, it's hard. First of all, in order for people run it, because it doesn't take much in order for you to be counted against the community. You can simply have a laptop, I mean, nowadays, even from just a mobile device, and you can be consistent creating. And you may not be getting paid for the normal means. You may not have a PayPal set up. It may not be, connected to USB, and I have to get for a check and a W-2 that's dealing with it. Maybe you don't have all of that. But at the end of the day, I believe that it's this community that's driving our economy even more so, and have to begin to get down in those numbers every year.
Okay, with that being said, Carlos, Ty and CreatorCon and DSCT together, how are you guys playing the role?
Okay, so we are in fact sponsors. Right? We're one of the good sponsors of the event. The belief is that this is only going to get bigger.
Absolutely.
And as it gets bigger, DFDP wants to be founded within everything that's happening. We want to make sure that our community understands that we're here and we're striving and we're doing right with them. We have programs that are set up specifically for it. Those programs being digital marketing, artificial intelligence. When we speak about artificial intelligence, we're talking about AI, prompt specialists, prompt engineering professionals. And of course, we have more of the technical skills. We have the cybersecurity, we have the information technology. But even more so, when we're talking about the creative, we're talking specifically in my heart of hearts, the digital marketing.
Hey, well, we started this podcast a few years ago. Part of the focus that changed is factory
Workshops
digital
on
live.
upstairs in the second level. That's stairs in the
That's why
lobby.
we do this. One.
Workshops are going
Yeah,
upstairs. Upstairs in the lobby to the second level.
You need
4
something
p.m.
like this
We'll
to
have
kind
our
of
first panel.
I say it.
you may not have the access of a
4
DSP
p.m.
on a regular
The
basis.
first panel, we start out in
It
the lobby at the fashion
it helps
stage.
to move that ball in the direction that you would like
It's
to
going
go.
to be community
And to be in a
connectors.
place like
4
this, like,
p.m.
I hear
Community
this now,
connectors.
they're saying that we're having
4:30,
some
the
breakdown
founders.
sessions.
Yeah.
And you want
4
to
o'clock at the founder stage. Community
because
connectors, followed by the founders.
you may not have
That'll be
it set up
happening at
like
the fashion stage in the lobby.
computers everywhere. It's like
Camera.
we got too much going on. We got too much going on. And at the end of the day, if you don't have this type of setup, you still can be a phenomenal creator within the space.
All you need is
All you need is a mobile device.
yeah.
And, in fact, I often hear that within our Wayne County community, many, I believe the number is right around maybe 82% don't have access to broadband internet via a desktop or a laptop. 82%. So when you're talking about that digital divide, that specifically is what a TSDT, members like community partners like the Commons, community partners like a Clean IT are trying to eradicate. We need as many people as possible to have access to the information highway so that they can get those opportunities that you want to be a voice. So I think by all means, first and foremost, come to Creator Con. If you don't make it this year, you got to make it next year.
Absolutely.
Because it's only going to grow, it's only going to get bigger.
Get bigger and bigger. Let's think back on DSBC, your artificial intelligence. You just hired a new instructor who has a master's in artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we hired the master's degree. But I'll be honest, that's some of it.
Always be honest. We want candor here on the Sexual Podcast. We want candor.
So one of the things that I learned early on was the fact that there's areas within artificial intelligence, right? So his expertise, as I come to understand it, he worked a lot within the vehicle automation sector,
Okay.
right? Driverless, self-driving vehicles. And then a lot of where I spend my time is within the like over here, right? I'm sorry, feel free to train, so they'll be ready for the industry. No matter what you're doing, every sector. So that's again, your large the cards, the bars, And so that's where we're trying to get more trained and paired with some of the opportunities that we got.
What's going on?
Here's what. I mean, as you cameraman down there, right? That's focused on the 4 minutes. You can see it's kind of busy.
Yeah.
And I expect those seats to be filling up pretty early. Kind of reminds me. It reminds me of when I went to the Pistons game last night.
Oh. Take us back to LCA.
I went to the Pistons game last night.
Did we win? Once a win.
All right. Let you hear it. So we are not quite where we want to be right now.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Right? We die hards.
Absolutely.
And we have to believe that ultimately our team will become as great as our football team.
Bingo. I also appreciate the rendition of the bad boy.
Do
I do. I like it. Well, it's sad. It's like I mean, it has its own flavor in New York, fighting off the bad boy era, right? But nevertheless, there's that bad boy feeling in the new jerseys and the hardwood floor. Keep in mind where we are, in Detroit. Okay? Detroit's flavor is always appreciating the old school. It's still a different even. It still have that thing sprinkled on top. Okay. Trying to find here.
Well, I just think at the end of the day, any win is going to be a little bit better than the one. Right? So we're like, what, 2-9?
Yes, we are 2-9. If we did not win last night, we're 2-8.
2-8?
No, 2-8 or 2-9.
I thought I heard it.
Yes, hey, come on, man. I've been up since 1:32. Work with me, Carlos. Work with me.
You're trying to really put up.
I mean, we're still pushing, man. Still pushing.
I actually had a great time. I'm looking forward to it.
Good turnout?
I gotta grab a as I was headed to the I expected a long line. You know how sometimes building from the stadium all the way out.
So it's just a matter of like, I
75.
know there's some breakout
I didn't
decks
quite
going
get
on.
that, but eventually it picked up some. And
Oh, this is
like,
There we go. There we go.
Jessica's awesome. She runs Live Realty out by you in Troy.
Jump into the feed while we're on live. Come on, man.
somebody tell that guy
Nah, I don't know.
cannot.
No, no, no. We're on live. Yeah, but I mean, again,
Cool.
you got the best
Mingle me back. He's the best guy in our company. The guy that's doing a marijuana company.
Yeah,
I'm like,
kind of no.
I'll help you, but talk about it. Yeah.
He'll turn it around the bench. He'll turn it around the bench. So that that's right in front of him. Again, good God. Hey, Greg, turn that camera around. Turn the focus around here, man. So I was getting packed up here. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the vibe.
This time we give you room.
That's the vibe. Go ahead and anything, yeah. Yeah, go to it, man. Go to it. That's definitely vibe.
So we actually have gonna let us see here shortly what's going on out in the foyer as we have people beginning to pack in to see Josh and Carlos, what we have set up for this evening.
Now let's pick up this easy. That might seem like Jamie are going to be part of the panel.
Yeah, we're on the panel for technology.
Okay.
Technology and specifically artificial intelligence. And I was just asking her this morning, are you ready to have this conversation?
Oh, no. Elaborate a little bit.
Oh no, I mean,
Is Jamie not a believer? The fan?
of course she is. She's wholehearted.
Okay.
You know, but it's one of them kind of areas where I literally like that. Because, you know, I'm trying to take over the whole organization. And because of something that I'm so madly in love with, you know, what some would call it passion. I'm so passionate.
You're getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and plugging in.
I've been up before then. 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You wait. That's when you get up.
Well, that's when I'm going to go on.
You have to be there at 4. Huh?
You go on at 4.
Right, yeah. So I'm up like maybe 10, 12, 10, 12 window up the rest of the night till about 5 or 6 when I'm in when it's set up. You know, so
Yeah.
I get a couple hours before I head out. That's what you know, my life is ever. And so I actually enjoy it. It gives me the ability to do what I'm often reminding us all that we have to continue to learn. And I get it. You know, but you know, I have a master's degree. You don't think you have the master's that learning is over.
Definitely.
You know, you have to continue to go and invest time in especially subjects that matter to you. Like, I remember when I was in one of the interviews with, as I was looking for an artificial intelligence instructor, I asked the person, have you ever heard of hugging face? They were like, no.
What is hugging me?
Yeah, I've never heard of hugging face. Hugging face is a platform. It's like, hey, if you know what Discord is, you know what GitHub is.
Okay.
And so it's like a community of individuals that are working on large language models, and they can access to those models. And these models may be hundreds of things. Right? So most of those developers are placing those projects on Hugging Face for you to have access. You know, Meta, it has its Llama API on there. So if you don't have access to it, you can go there, log in, and play around with it. See whether or not it's one of the models that you yourself would actually utilize or whatever. You have a lot of sound models. You know, API recently, they opened where they can go $100 for it. And with that ability, you know, you can go on a hugging face and find other models that do a similar, if not better. So it's definitely one of those things that as the space grows more, anyone that's prepared to in order to test those models, become just aware of what's out there.
The language is really important. You can AI and oh, okay, well, okay. I'm glad I asked. I'm glad I asked. Glad I asked. Break it down. Break it down.
Oh, the guy who makes up the companies, like Google.
Okay,
Google is the name of the company.
got it.
But the browser is the product. So OpenAI is in fact the company. Artificial intelligence is the industry itself.
Got it.
You know, so they can't necessarily use interchangeably because they're speaking to other companies and speaking to other products in artificial intelligence.
Definitely, it's going to.
Right. So there's OpenAI, then you have Meta, then you have Rocket,
Wow.
big developer of artificial intelligence. You have DeepMind, you have all these other companies that are within the space, and everybody's trying to run to that $1 trillion evaluation. Yeah, trillion. We're not talking even about billions anymore. We're talking about
You've gone from millions to billions to trillions.
tell me about it. Sounds like something that you don't say.
You can do it!
I had to chime in. I was like, because I want to sound just as smart as her. Let me come on.
Absolutely.
You did. I did. You
Maybe about 1% there. I'm lucky.
1%. Yeah, he's in the 1%, everybody.
I'm lucky. 1%.
we lost the
1%
sound.
away from there.
Right?
You look fantastic. I think that's amazing.
I love you.
9.
Yeah.
It was dirty. And I forgot that. I meant to grab. I'm about to ask you who applause and grab me a BSBT sweater. Oh man, I should have.
So,
I kind of know it's stuff at least, you know. Oh, like we got convention.
no.
Earlier it would have been 2018. I did 2019.
So you better tell me. Say anything. We've been doing this. I don't know.
Bro, and
When they get started with beauty connectors and fashion style,
I have. I remember those first sessions. Okay? But like anything, the more and more you continue to work at it, the better it will. So I mean, I can only say I'm grateful for having you as my favorite.
Thank you, man. I'm grateful for having you, man. I mean, you taught me a lot about tag prompting and just how I can use my broadcast skills into work technology, but how it's part of it and how we're going to more do it for me as well. So I think it's awesome.
You gotta get good. You gotta get me. You gotta get me. I like to thank all the little people that came out of the support me. And Nina received such a heartfelt accolade. It just brings a little.
I appreciate you, brother. Like, you put me on game with a lot of different things that I would not have thought of.
That's my hope. My hope. And we continue to educate one another. There's a shit Star Society. You know, I've never taken a broadcast meeting. In fact, when we were even asked by Ron to deliver a segment of the actually, Ron came on and invited us to come and do. Oh,
Here we are.
and I'm like, so the one thing you need to know about Carlos is Carlos don't consider yourself to be a podcast. I show up, they tell me to sit down, I can just talk. I just talk. But if you really look around, I mean, let's take another look here.
Oh, yeah.
If you look at what's going on,
There it is.
they have me seated with the great Josh and Karlos. And I'm doing something that I would have never done just those 3 or 4 years ago. Because it wasn't in my will. So I can call myself now.
Among other things, creator. This falls under creator. Absolutely. Podcast.
I'll take it. Again, and I like the song playing in the background. What's the name of the group?
I think so.
I don't know.
You're not a people kid.
Okay, so and they say kids because actually my daughter went to school with young man the too.
Oh yeah, that helps all of the kids.
Yeah, so the young couple, I say young man, like 24 years now. They and his brother are from the Ann Arbor, it's a lineage. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love
So,
it.
this is one of those songs that went viral. It had to get maybe 5 years. And every time I hear it, it reminds me of seeing him in those beginning days. I remember at this talent show, he would show up and he'd go into this Michael Jackson thing and add it with the Usher thing. And it was like, I seen something special. And to me, that's exactly what the creative is done.
It's part of the approach, Carlos, is organically thinking with your past. It's like an algorithm. Like it can't really predict when it's going to pop. It just does.
Yes, yep, right. And so I'm even more interested to see how well this evening develops. I myself, I have my skills who I like to show out and listen to. And this depends. My wife was saying this morning, one of her great speakers is going to be doing hard play.
Okay. That is.
Hard play actually is this book. I'm more of an evangelist, one of the artists that I'm right now. He goes around and he's often trying
Is it how they teach
why
it? How you gonna ask?
this artificial intelligence and how well they can develop their businesses specifically if they need to receive some of that training that they need to go to put them.
And you mentioned a lot of other countries a little bit ahead of the curve. We're trying to play
Absolutely. This is behind it. When I'm looking for talent to be able to
You go.
you can find a few. But the few that you find, they don't have the speciality that you get. So they have a general understanding of what artificial intelligence is. They have a general understanding of what these
Hello, 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 hello.
uh, so at the end of the day, my hope is that more documentaries will get trained, more of them will get inspired by what's taking place, so that they can go out and they can do some of the great things that other foreign countries, nationalities are actually taking advantage of. Like,
I mean, again, that's when I hear some of my supervisors say AI is part of the culture. I said, oh, I was like, okay.
well, I would say to them the next time they make that statement, I say AI is found.
Mm.
AI is found. It's not the right? AI hasn't been here since the day that we first started seeing hate Siri. You know, from that moment on, then it was all about how can we take these advances to give us more ability to do X, Y, and Z. So I was even more elated to find that they were doing it pretty soon. Right, so it was the ability to be able to go and do other things that they're simply rejected.
You know, you read my mind. I was going to head back on ChatGPT. What do you know about the ability to create your own ChatGPT?
I know a little bit about it.
Okay, well, what little bit do you know?
So I've actually created a number of these.
Okay.
I was the one sitting there literally waiting for them to turn it on to my account.
Like waiting for an album to drop or Beer Jordan to drop.
Yeah, I was standing in line at my computer. I'm the only person that was there.
Oh.
So, the day that the announcement was made, I was the day, but the next day when I got access, and like so many others, I wanted to see how this platform would be able to benefit first of all from this. Like, yes, we did. How can we utilize this and then to come up with other tools to make our processes a lot easier or more automated?
Okay.
And so I began to toy around with it. But I think for me, and I can say it for what it is, one of the downsides to the platform is the fact that you create these DVDs and there's going to be a store for it, kind of like the app. Yet, you don't have access to the data that is there. I think that's a huge problem.
Oh, wait a minute. You create it, but you don't have access to
So
the data
many developers
that you created.
developers understand what I mean when you create anything on API for the most part, it's all able to see the drive was tagged into, I don't know if it's a browser that I would create. If you type into it like search for the new Arizona things that come out on November 22nd, November 22nd, my birthday, because you know it's going to sit. So on November 22nd, and when Josh typed that into the prompt, I would see that in the back end within my dashboard. You don't get that with open AIs thinking to create. So I can create it to do X, Y, and Z. Right? You can have a great interaction with this people together. But at the end of the day, as a developer, I don't get access to that information that is kind of vital to the generation of whatever you use. And I think that's a huge problem. I think that OpenAI needs to come with some sort of mechanism, specifically laws, for us to be able to curate a lot of that data ourselves. But before I built it, whether I use that API or not, I create the whole. If I create it, they should be the only ones that are, collecting that data based on something that I put.
I mean, it's kind of an oxymoron. You don't have full access to your own creation.
Absolutely. At least that's the model that they have right now.
Yes, okay. All right, but again, that aspect is in the beginner stage. It's fair.
I always say it will never, this will be the worst that it ever is.
Like Coach Brian says, you better get me now.
Who says that? Coach Brian?
Coach Brian, Deion Sanders, better get me now.
Of course, that's what he
Better
said.
complete me now.
Of course, right?
Do not allow my confidence to offend your insecurity.
Well said, well said.
One of my favorites by Coach Brian.
That may go down as a class.
Yeah, absolutely.
As a class.
Absolutely. So again, take a look at what's going on here. You can see that Creative Con is well on its way, and it's starting to pack in. I know that I'm supposed to go down and think back and I'm supposed to be down by 5.
It's set up.
It's set up
Yeah.
for my moment of truth.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything that you would like to say that you kind of fixated on what's happening here today? Because I know that by all means, is this one of the things that was on your calendar?
It was.
Okay.
It was. Because again, for me, it's all about the foot stove.
Okay.
The people who are in print. You um you learn to become a general by working like a stove.
Okay.
Um, and as we think about this renaissance in Detroit, this new variety of industry, that's you have to really consider for for bringing that intelligence, bring you talk about yes, it's a theme with you mind. Great. Very close.
Okay.
And I think that's what creative demonstrate that elevated. This is intelligence. A lot of intelligence.
Hold on now. Wait a minute. You walking around. What about us in here?
So I was going to get to that. I was going to get to that. You have a lot of intelligence sitting right here, right now, and you have a lot of intelligence walking around this building. Yeah, and I also like the venue, the Garden City. Okay, you just have a lot of different things happening here all the time. This building of the Avenue, Midtown, right? It's just yeah, it's a vibe. Including that's what I'm excited about. That's what I'm about.
Yeah, I can say. I think that it was, in fact, one of the highlights of this year at the position. Again, right around my birthday.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of plans.
November 22nd.
November 22nd.
Not planning to do
no. Last year I did a good 50.
Yeah.
If you remember,
I was
had a big wine time.
Yes.
And that goes to show you how long it's really been going.
Yeah.
That year came and gone so fast. Right?
Come and go.
And so here we are and it's about to be 51, and I don't have anything special that I want to do. I just need to relax.
What?
That's all I can do. 'Cause I got quite a few projects happening.
This dude does not like to sit down and chill. The sound
Wait, hold on, man. Maybe it wasn't Rick. Don't go too fast. Slow down.
Yeah, but it's good to know that you're also getting back and relaxing a little bit too as you work through this project. Because I've learned too. And it goes into the world we live in with the resources that we have in technology. You can literally sit on your couch after a busy day of work, after getting the gym, going here, going there. You can literally pick up your laptop and accomplish a lot and still push your mission, your goals forward by maximizing your time by sitting on your couch, watching artists red line, and plugging away.
So, could you see yourself at some point having one of those creative jobs where you can live anywhere you want in the world? You simply work from the outside.
I could. God definitely. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I mean, you have to work to make it happen. Of course, clearly. But the resources are there to do that.
Technology.
Technology.
That's why it's so important to get out the community, right? Because otherwise, they don't see themselves outside of the brick and mortar of the corner.
I mean, brother, just the other day, yesterday, I started working on our upcoming season, and I'm like, I'm sitting here, pull off the laptop. No work skills. Like being with that. Like it's lightning, you're gonna take advantage, of skills more and more.
Think about
Take
it.
advantage.
So I can, and I'm watching you in my head do all this, right? It's a new skill set.
It's a brand new skill set.
And it's not
Brand
only a brand new skill set for you, but it's a brand new industry within that skill set.
Yeah.
You know, up until recently, you didn't have people that were running around and say, "Oh, I have a master's degree in marketing." Or I know how to plug a language model in order that it would be able to take this.
You know, let's talk about something is very complicated.
Why is it simple?
Here's why I think it's simple. It's an art. I think. Okay, so let's talk about ChatGPT. Stop using ChatGPT the proper way. It's like you having a conversation right now. They try to get every detail within that raw question. I mean, take it. I'm taking it. Build a conversation. Build the leg.
How communication happens.
You know, and that's part of what conversation is.
And one of the things that I like to remind specifically students, right?
Yeah.
Is that you can't get the large language model to do something that it wasn't. Here's up until the release of this ChatGPT or Turbo, it really had a hard time in mathematics. Sometimes you say ChatGPT plus 20 plus 2, right? And it would tell you that it was no ability. That's just 22 is my birthday, of course. Right? But it would say something like 5. And you would be going, no, it's not 5. How can it be 5? It's 6 plus 6 is 12. And then it would begin to figure it out. Right? I would like to say or submit that that was because maybe it understood language and it constructed the point. Not that it understood mathematics, because up until now, it had a difficult time. It's like taking a calculator and saying or inputting to the calculators, give me the ingredients for making a cake. Calculator can't do that.
No.
You can sit there and plug it and type all day long, but it's not going to do. So,
Well, okay, so give me the ingredients for making the cake. And it's raw because we have a million different types of cake.
no, that's not it. The reason you got a calculator can't do it is because the calculator wasn't created. Okay? So when you're talking about large language models, you have to understand what large language model. It means that it understands and interprets language. Like, you don't sit and think about what the next word is going to be coming out your mouth when you have a conversation. No, you just somehow in the neurons within your mind, so it's being this word, you think, well, this is what I'm thinking. You just say,
Yeah.
that's the way these people these words. A lot of the things that it says, nobody understands. Honestly, don't understand how it arrived at the conclusion and made the statement that it did. With that being understood, then we have to understand that it is in fact language bias. So have a conversation with it. Get into No,
All
nothing,
right,
nothing.
cool.
You hear? You okay? Here we are. We're back again.
Back in business.
Yeah, yeah. So, um,
Cool.
just wanted to make sure that we take a second. Let's chop on right back in here. I tell you what, if you look at my camera, I look
Uh,
at your camera. There we go. Oh, your camera's over here. That's your
yeah.
camera. That go my camera right there.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right, man. It means
Hey,
phones are dying. It means we've been going nonstop
they
for
ain't
a
gonna
minute.
stop us.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna stop us. Can't
Not gonna
stop
stop
us.
us. Not gonna stop us.
So, but again, I am definitely looking forward to some of the regulations that are going to be coming down
Mm-hmm.
and trying to find out whether or not it's going to hinder us ultimately from doing what we do. Now, in the beginning, I don't believe that the thought was the creators would be the ones who would be able to utilize this
Mm-hmm.
tool more so than anybody else. But we are, right? We're able to create graphics that we have never done before,
Yeah.
unlike we've ever done before.
Mm-hmm.
We are able to create books.
Mm-hmm.
We're able to create, write code. A lot of us don't even know how to write code. A lot of us don't even know what coding languages are, right? But
No.
we're able to sit down with these technologies to be able to do something to help
To learn.
to introduce us
Mm-hmm.
into a market that
Mm-hmm.
otherwise we wouldn't have had access to.
But now you do.
That's powerful. That is powerful. That's huge. But again, for the creator, I say if you haven't taken an opportunity to sit down with these tools, shame on you.
Ooh.
Shame on you. Because either you're going to become a part of ultimately where this is headed, or you're going to get left behind. And if you get left behind, I don't want to hear you talking about how, AI is taking over and there's no jobs. It's not true.
Learn the tools.
Absolutely. Learn it too.
All right. All right. With that being said, also, if you don't come to CreatorCon next time around, shame on you as well.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
All right. So let's go ahead and wrap this up, man. Let you guys get down, get situated for your panel. You and your wife, Jamie, got a lot to discuss. Hey, once again, another big season for the Tech School Podcast, powered by DSDT, coming back on November 21st, a day before your birthday. How about that? Yeah.
How you know it's my birthday?
Yeah, well, you've been talking about it for the past hour. I do listen to you.
Right.
I may not remember everything, but I do listen.
That part.
Yes. So we'll be back for a new season. We're going to be talking about what Jamie and Carlos talked about at their panel here at CreatorCon. Good vibes, much more to come.
That part.
All right. So in the meantime, for Carlos, for Josh, this is the Tech School Podcast, powered by DSDT. See ya.